Oh, hey, everybody, I'm back. Still in my little shrub of comfort here. Also, I wanted to mention, this music. I didn't mention, in the previous episodes. I haven't really been calling that much attention to the music of this game, which is it's almost criminal because it's amazing! It's one of the best things about this game. Can I gush enough about Super Metroid? This game is pretty much immaculate. I mean, I've talked about the depth, I've talked about structure and the innate tutorial, and the feeling of exploration and accomplishment, and sequence breaking, and this other sense of accomplishment, or further sense of accomplishment that accompanies that. Going through the game as you're supposed to do, you still feel accomplished because it's this deep, dark alien world, and shit gets real on a very, not a daunting scale, but really an even scale. Shit gets atmospheric, like right now, in this place, thanks largely to the music. What I wanna... Oh, decisions! Yeah, Meridia starts to open up a bit as a world. You know, you get here so late, there's not much you can do until you get the gravity suit, so this world hits you pretty much all at once. You end up spending quite a large chunk of time in Meridia. At Brinstar, you kind of traverse through more often than you do here. Norfair even more so. Norfair you have to go out. I want to grab platform, but now I'm not spinning. Oh, this is a nice little trick for speedrunners. A little sequence breaking bit. Do a damage boost here before you have the ice beam. Do a damage boost there to do something. I forget exactly what you're trying to accomplish. Oh, I know what I'm trying to accomplish. Wall jump mastery. What up? Really not completely unnecessary because I got an ice beam. This game is just... I would really like to think it's not just nostalgia glasses. And that's one of the reasons why I try to be so analytical about shit like this. Why I want to have sort of a review format to at least some of the fine programming that I upload onto my YouTube channel. That's SlappyMeats. YouTube.com/SlappyMeats. Subscribe today. I do like thoughtful shows, I guess I would say. Thoughtful reviewers or LPers or what have you. Such folks as Matt Pat with his game theory show, and I think I mentioned something about what the fuck was it? Digression and side questing. They had a bit of a thoughtful insight about the built-in tutorial here in this game. This very game. It come back to them via other Let's Player. Well, they're more of a... Not even a reviewer. That's kind of a hard category to fit. What sort of show would that... Yeah. But I digress on side quest. Who else? Extra credits. It's another very good one. I'm watching them. So I like to... I've got to be thoughtful when I'm thinking about this sort of thing. What makes a game good? Like, not just universally, why are games fun? But that is another one. That's more of a conceptual thing. Like, what makes a game appealing on a fundamental level, But now, again, it's still but o'clock in the morning, as it was in the last two episodes. I'm losing track already. What I tell you? Hey, it's cool, man. I'm just filling in all this blue. It's all right. It's all right. I'm not failing at grapple beam. Not me. But it is something that kind of bugs me. Just the thought that games that I hold so dear to me, like this one, like Chrono. What am I even doing? This game, Chrono Trigger, Phantasy Star 4, Final Fantasy 6, of course, Mario 3, Link to the Past. That one's actually kind of, from what I've witnessed, that one's kind of a hot button when it comes to nostalgia glasses. Because it comes up a lot. I mean, it always comes up. Hey, what's your favorite game? Oh, that game sucks. The best game is this. The best game is that. I have all the opinions, and they are all correct. It's one of those things that bugs me. It's like a natural kind of conversation, but oh. Don't say. You don't goddamn say. Shit, which entrance was this? Got it. And okay. I'm opening it. Oh, I'm not. Nope. Yeah, we're in Red Soil. I think that's the name of the song, the name of the track. Or it's just Brinstar 2, Red Soil, Brinstar 1, whatever. Nostalgia glasses, the idea of that kind of just bothers me. Like, for the simple thought, like the simple notion of just having grown up with a game. Practically invalidating what you thought was just sort of a given truth. Just by virtue of making it, yeah, well, it's just your opinion, man. Which, incidentally, I'm gonna share a little bit with you. Dismissing something as just being an opinion has always seemed like such a tremendous cop-out. Like, just a conversational emergency shoot. Ugh. I don't want to say like an argumentative cop-out, because arguments and discussions, they ain't the same. Even if they get very, did I say heated? Not heated. Lively? Let's go with that. You know, a conversation about two people discussing the merits of their respective favorite games. As long as they're civil people, which I would like to trust people to be when carrying on a conversation. You know, it can get lively, but never become an argument, full on. Ooh, do I want that already? No, I'm going up first. All the freedom and shit. So, I don't want the idea of nostalgia glasses to, change the hue of my opinion of a game so much as to basically invalidate it. So I try to stay analytical about what makes a game good. I try to break things down. In case you haven't noticed by all my talking about backtracking and how much the devs thought of, and I thought I was already in this. I wasn't. I mean, obviously it's blue turning to pink, but no. A little reuse of these sandy motifs here. I'm sure if I were a little less sleepy weeks, mentally tapped, try to think of what exactly they're trying to communicate with this reuse of this motif. It's another kind of peeve of mine when people dismiss design choice as laziness. Reuse of design elements. I mean, for one, it's a technical consideration. There's a Super Nintendo game, goddammit. They can't draw a completely unique map for every single room. It's all tile-based, so, you know, necessity. But that's a kind of a mood, I guess. Man, has this just become Slappy Rants? Should that be its own thing? Goddamn. Oh, I killed my stairs. Oh no, I'm fine. You know, reuse of elements, visual elements, audio cues, enemies, puzzles. They can all be used for effect, rather than just, oh look at this, another sandy area. They must have just not known what else to put here, so this sticking some more sand in it. Cough. FPS. Cough. Is that... Oh, I'm sorry, did you guys hear that? That was supposed to be really subtle. Actually, that does bring to mind, Spec Ops The Line. Real quick, I want to bring this up. I want to do some streaming at one point, whenever I can get enough interest from my viewers to be able to join in at a particular time. But did I X-ray that whole thing? I already forgot. Jesus. I want to stream Spec Ops The Line, and as I was just saying, get all analytical with it. Because that game, my god. Extra credits turned me on to that game. They kind of pointed me in this direction from watching their not exactly analysis, I guess brief analysis of it. They kind of scratched the surface on what makes that game a real a real left fielder, like a complete artistic surprise. I mean, one could say that they're looking really deep into it, but that's kind of the point. Video games do have that capability to make you think harder than than many do, particularly players of that genre. I'm not gonna say you play FPSs, you're a big old dumb. But I ain't not saying it either. No, I myself, I enjoy a finely crafted FPS, something that tastes a little like Perfect Dark, and I'm gonna eat it all up. That, I will probably have to attribute to nostalgia glasses. Though Perfect Dark, I mean, do you think it would have replayability today? It's definitely got its own flavor, you know, the N64 FPS. But playable today? I don't know. Maybe. It's hard to get it from the perspective of somebody who's never played it before. Also, this room, real quick. Does this look all familiar? Maybe if I rush by it real fast, whoosh. Should I edit that to make it go by real fast? No, I'm not doing that shit. Not with this, buddies. Not with this. This is the background that we flew by real fast when we went through that zippy tube. Boop. No. Oh, these little guys. Ow, they hurt. You can stand on them. But you know what they're like? You know what these guys are like? They're like the little. Oh. They're like a combination of two enemies from Yoshi's Island. They're like the little striped kickball guys that kill every enemy they encounter, and the little metal guys that becomes a boss at one point. Oh man. Wow, look at that. They keep just running into these shits at 15 minutes, approximately. I'm gonna fill the last of this time with me finishing a thought. If I can find it again, where was that thought? Oh, well, I wanna stream Spec Ops The Line with an audience. Hopefully, hey, I'll tell you right now, play that game. Acquire and play that game, and then come join me on Twitch TV at some point. That's... Shit, was it? Is it twitchtv.com? Twitch.com? Oh, I'm gonna have to put a link. Twitch.com/SlappyMeats. SlappyMeats everywhere, baby. Come join me at a date to be determined. I'll keep you posted, because this is something I think could be a lot of fun. Actually getting an audience together and analyzing a game in real time. You know, analyzing particular elements of a game. You know, what is, like, what message is trying to be conveyed through a particular set piece, or use of color, or just basically art fagging all over a game. And, you know, doing that with chat. And, I mean, it would be the kind of thing that'd be very spoiler heavy, which is why, hey, I'm encouraging you to go play that shit. Go play that shit right now. Do it. It is a great game. I don't even want to get into it. I'll just save it. I'll save it for when you play that shit and come back to me, babies. Come back to me, babies. We'll do that. And hey, like, comment, subscribe, do all that shit. Leave a comment saying, hey, that would be totally rad to do, or, actually just say that.